gearing up right now, just getting announcements out. I need to find a way to automate that. Just going through all my Discords. Bam. Self-promo. And my own channel. General chat. Alright, here we go. Put the correct glasses on. That'll be a help. Alright. And I have my chat up. There we go. I'll be able to see it while I'm playing. Alright. It's exciting starting a fresh start. Oh, here we go. Voyagers. Create your own colossal, fully furnished, completely bespoke Corvette-class starship in No Man's Sky's Voyagers. Assemble a completely custom starship piece by piece from a catalog of hundreds of possible modules in a variety of sci-fi aesthetics. Explore full creative choice over your Corvette's configuration and furnishings. Select and arrange every section of hull, every wing and peripheral, every internal corridor and bunk bed. Invite your friends on board and transport them across the universe, or step out of the pilot seat and walk around the interior of your ship as it autopilots to its destination. Take refuge in your Corvette, maximize its stats and potential, and fight back against the Sentinel Horde in a time-limited community expedition. Here we go. Community expedition with drops. How exciting. New game. I love starting a new game. Oh, where is it? Well, that's fairly annoying. New. Why are we not live? New expedition coming soon. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be live. There's always a challenge, isn't there? I mean, the time looked correct. Expedition Voyager. It was supposed to be 1300 UTC. What time is it in UTC? Yeah, it's definitely past 1300. Am I off by a day? Said 1300 on the 28th. That is today. Well, this is interesting. Alright. Let's check out. Let's check out. Viewer rewards drops. No, man. Yeah, Thursday, August 28th, 7 a.m. Mountain Time. So it should be live right now. Huh. That is very, very weird. Okay. Oh, the drops start, but the expedition isn't live. That's really weird. Let's see. Alright, well, I can't do anything about that. So what we will do, since the drops are active, let's start a... let's start a new custom game. Let's do a permadeath. Okay. Leave everything standard, but we're not going to penalize. Where's all the inventory and economy? Crafting, standard, inventory stacks. I guess we can't go standard in permadeath. Alright, so we're going to try this. And I have never played a permadeath save. So we're going to try this and see what happens. Should be interesting. Just updating Discord for the change in the game. Okay, that's on a timer. I can't type in that one. Alright, and then we'll drop it here. And here. Alright, Discords are updated. Let's get this permadeath underway. See if I die immediately, having never tried this before.
Life support systems activated.
Oh, that looks handy. There's a cave right there. I have no idea how damaged we start in a permadeath game.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Alright. Our first order of survival.
Laser attachment operational.
We'll be getting to the cave and building up some resources.
Initialization sequence complete.
So this was a pretty fortuitous location from that perspective. Oh, look how quickly our toxins drop.
Stabilizing.
Oh wow, that drops really quick. Alright, we don't have an analysis visor. Alright. Oh, I accidentally took a screenshot because I'm so good at that. Ferrite dust. Alright. Let's see if we can find some ferrite dust in here. there's plenty here. Look at our mining beam. We've got to find some plant life too. Oh. That's just going to give us marrow. We need some plants before our... Yeah, that'll get us carbon. Alright. And we can chalk up our mining beam. And then let's continue getting these little rocks and get some more ferrite dust. Alright. So now we can repair our scanner.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
And we can start earning a few credits and getting extra resources. Let's see. I keep hitting. What is wrong with... Nothing. Okay. Thought there was a problem with my screen, but that looks fine. Let's get a visor on.
Technology installed.
Carbon nanotubes. Alright. Let's make some nanotubes. Do I not have the recipe? No, I just need a lot more carbon. Alright. So... oxygen off that plant. And let's go grab that sodium real fast. I believe that's a sodium right there. Yeah, I got you. Alright, now we've got sodium. And let's head back to the safety of our little cave. And then we'll charge our... Okay, that automatically charged it for us. Alright, now let's get our visor going. Our nanotube. Like, and get our scanner up. Alright, awesome. Now we can... Tritium and cobalt. We'll definitely want cobalt. We're not going to have a advanced mining laser for a while. Oh, nice, we've got some plants here. Being able to scan them should greatly increase the output we get, which is always nice. Alright. Do we have stalactites? Yeah. Cobalt, oh, dihydrogen too, that's nice. I could aim, that would be really helpful. Alright, let's see, can we make, what do we need for batteries? We need cobalt and ferrite dust, nice. Alright, we gotta get some more ferrite. Where are those little rocks we were hitting? There they are. Oh. Oh. Nice, some more oxygen for us. Oxygen. Alright, we need more of those ferrite rocks. Where'd those little guys go? Not those big guys, the little guys. Well, that one's got sodium, that's helpful. Nice. Extra sodium. Alright. So we started off damaged. I thought we were losing our toxic protection really quickly, but it was just we started at partial, so we can be outside and not take too much trouble here. Scan a few things. Get a few credits and increase our take. Ferrite dust and oxygen. I like that combination. The secondary element isn't usually much, but carbon and oxygen. I feel like I was being a little too overcautious about the environment. Critter there. Biologically inert. That's not very complimentary, is it? Alright, we're getting a lot of those navigation basics warnings. I don't need those. Do need lots of ferrite dust though, I think. Alright, how far away? 535. Alright, let's put a nav beacon here. I'm going to just pop a beacon there so we can get back to this cave if we need to. Got a battery. gonna make me press that button? Alright, there. I read it. Are you happy? Critter. Few credits to live off of. Definitely feels like that goes faster. The carbon charge on the mining laser. But of course I could just be making all that up. Just grabbing resources along the way. Nice, some sodium. Oh, I have to be really careful about falling in this permadeath game. What's our ship look like? It's a squat little fighter. Scanned you already. Nothing in the sky yet. Not overwhelmed with sentinels so far. Some dihydrogen. Why? I read the navigation basics. Thank you. Always use more dihydrogen for launch fuel. Yeah, definitely gonna be careful about falling. Do we have a terrain tool? No, I can't dig that up yet. Alright, let's be able to get in the ship first. Alright, scenario iteration 231187661T deleted. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause Sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Analysis. Fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. We'll broadcast that. We are an anomaly, and we're compliant. Good. Position log, system integrity scan initialized. Alright. Let's get in our ship. Alright. Oh, we picked up a G. We're online. Atlas connection. Intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Let's read the log. Unavailable. Substituting data. With what? Exosuit connected. Suggestion pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Let's repair ship systems. Initiated self-guided repair protocols. Alright, so we're fixing it ourselves. Hermetic seal and metal plating. Alright, so we need pure ferrite and hydrogen jelly and a hermetic seal and metal plate. I think we can make 2 of those right now. So let's make the hydrogen jelly. Let's make the metal plating. And we're going to have to manufacture ferrite into pure ferrite, 50 of them. And for that, we're going to need our portable refiner, which means we're going to use that metal plating. Let's see how much ferrite we have right now. We're going to need 100 ferrite to... yeah. So we've got it. 100 ferrite, and that'll get us 50 pure ferrite. And we will power it with carbon. In the meantime, we should get some more ferrite dust.
Toxic protection falling.
Where was that unscanned? Oh, I saw something I hadn't scanned. Alright. Oh. 100. There we go. Alright. Pick that guy up for now. And we will make another metal plate. And then we can fix our launch thruster.
Technology prepared.
And we can add the metal plating. We still need the hermetic seal. Alright. Functional. Take a drink. Starship critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Request assistance. A hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from the distress beacon cache. Okay. We have to go grab a chart from here. Appear inside the beacon's housing, as well as its distress broadcast unit. It contains a planetary chart. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, that looked like an atlas right there. Let's also hit up this damaged machinery. Some condensed carbon. We don't have an atlas pass. Some sodium. The rust we can always rusted metal can be refined into ferrite dust, which is good too. Oh, we got 2 jellies. Also nice.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah. Oh, we got a scanner module. Very nice. An S-class scanner module. That'll increase our credits for everything we scan. Alright. So, first things first. Let's add our scanner module. Actually, if we're smart, we'll put that there. Is this supercharged? No. Okay. Put those there and those there, and then we can get the biggest benefit. Now, what did our S-Class get us? Ice, a fauna and flora boost. Perfect. Don't really care about mineral. Alright, so now we need to use our planetary chart.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Ah, nice drink. Alright. So where do we get a hit on our it is. 800 away. Okay. Off we go. We don't have a terrain manipulator recipe, do we? No. Okay. I probably should get the bolt caster insert going and the shield. Pop the shield right here. We're not gonna get a wiring loom for a while. Gotta be careful boosting. Getting ferret dust on our way. Oh, sodium too. Nice. Identified plant. That's my bad. Oh, look at that. 21,000. That scanner upgrade was already helping. Yeah. Nice. Oh, man. Of course the storm hits now. It's a good thing I was taking my time. Without a terrain manipulator, we don't want to get caught out. Unfortunately, that means just waiting right now. Let's see. What else can we do? Where's our oxygen?
Technology recharge.
Okay. Let's make another ion battery. We don't have a personal refiner. What do we have? We've got a life support boost. We'll need more oxygen for that. I can't refine the rusted metal. Can't refine anything right now. Alright, starship upgrades. Anything to install? No. In multi-tool we've got. Alright. So we don't have anything to make chromatic metal with yet. Alright. We're just gonna wait out this storm. You sure would like to have a personal refiner right now. We could do a lot with that. Alright, let's add that tritium to our starship for... Alright, life support gel is made from carbon and dihydrogen gel. Alright, make one of those. And... launch fuel is made from metal plating. But we need more dihydrogen anyway. So we're gonna have to collect more dihydrogen no matter what. Alright, let's make another life support pack. Too bad we're not back at the cave. We could be mining resources. There we go. Storm went pretty quickly. So we will hightail it for our target. You have to go up and over the mountain. Grab some more sodium. Oh, we do need dihydrogen. dihydrogen, though. Alright, back on target. Oxygen. Ammonia. Really need that terrain manipulator too. Like a nice cobalt deposit that we went by too. Alright, you're cool. Send you running just by getting our resources. Never have enough dihydrogen. Alright. The ship, nice. Oxygen. Alright, oxygen. Oop. That's what I gotta be careful of. Okay. Not scary at all. Play in a very complacent way when you're not worried about dying, so I'm going to have to remember not to do that. Because a permadeath game can end rather suddenly. Alright, there's our building. Oh, there's another cave right there. Nice.
Toxic protection fully.
Yep, I got you. Get our hermetic seal recipe. Six of 7 logs corrupted. Oh, nice. It just gave me the hermetic seal. Awesome. Did it give me a recipe to make it myself, too?
Toxic protection stabilizing.
Free refill of our environmental protection, which is nice. There's often nanites in these little buildings. One of our 2 important currencies. Alright, so we can restore our shield there. There's our nanites. That's the same thing that was in the, Did I just get another hermetic seal as well? Okay. Got two. That's normally nanites in those. But we'll take another hermetic seal. I have a feeling we'll hit another storm. So I think what I might do is... Let's see, is this an actual cave? Or is this just a piece of cave on the surface? Oh, we've got an actual cave here. May take advantage of that.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Silver, nice. Cobalt's a good source of money. Doesn't hurt to mine all the cobalt you can. I think the weapon charge definitely goes faster. Debating about whether to wait for the next storm. We don't have a terrain manipulator, so we can't dig our own cave. If we get caught out in a storm, we're caught. Do have a couple of batteries, which is probably enough to make it back to the ship. Let's stay here a few minutes and mine. See what we can get. Nice and cozy in here, at least. Throw down our refiner.
Technology recharge.
Put that rusted metal in there and at least get a bunch of ferrite dust out of that. Grab a bit more carbon soon. We're using it pretty voraciously. Looks like there's a lot of cobalt stuff in here, but not a lot of carbon or ferrite dust. Guys look like bees. Like the bee butts sticking through the roof here. Or wasps. Mining wasp butts. Alright. Oh, nice. We'll get a lot of ferrite dust off this rust. Carbon right there. Carbon, carbon, carbon. Nice. plenty of ferret dust. Anything else we want to refine? You get for refining marrow bulbs. Oh, sodium. That's worth it. Yoink. Don't like those bulbs anyway, so sodium doesn't hurt. Okay. Cool. Take our sodium. Pick up our refiner. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Should we go for our ship now? Alright, we'll head back. Find an easy way over the mountain. Yeesh. Not very much in our tank at all.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Yeah. Alright, let's get back to our ship. Definitely take all the oxygen we can get. Huh, there's a drop. Some more rusted metal. And some condensed carbon. Nice. Okay, no Atlas Pass. Where's my ship marker? There it goes. Oxygen. Hydrogen. Weird. I definitely think it's eating resources faster than in standard. Well, that makes sense. It's meant to be more difficult. Slide. All these nice resources I can't get to without a terrain manipulator. Could really use one of those right about now. Nice big carbon infusion. 16, yeah. Just grabbing carbon because we go through it very quickly. Yep. Alright. Big carbon infusion, which is good. And I Identify plant.
Units received.
We may be able to buy a wiring loom or two with all the scanning we're doing. Alright, home sweet home. That is a very snubby starship. Alright, let's repair our pulse engine.
Component prepared.
Yay!
Prepared.
We now have a functioning starship. Alright, let's take off. I prefer flying in third person. Okay, we've discovered this system. One thing I do want to do, turn off multiplayer. Let's leave it at what was turn off PvP. And yeah. Show our markers to friends only. Alright, voice chat's enabled. Invite only. Okay. Actually, I like seeing the foreign languages. Alright, make sure we don't get shot. That's important. People like to just gank people. Thrust. Okay. Test our pulse system. Alright, we have a fully functioning ship. Bandernance, thanks so much for the subscription. I really appreciate that. That's huge. Thanks for giving my first subscription. You're awesome. Welcome to the channel. Alright, let's check out what's coming in. Incoming transmission. Please identify yourself. We'll identify ourselves. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends strangely as it began. The final piece of the signal appears to be a set of planetary coordinates. We'll input our data.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Yay! Alright. Where is our target? It is there. What kind of planet is it? A paradise planet. That's awesome. I love finding a paradise planet early. Let's top up our pulse drive.
Technology recharge.
So, band, I hope you're enjoying this. I was hoping to do the community expedition, but it doesn't look like it started yet, even though the drops have. So hopefully you're earning a lot of good drops and enjoying. This is, since the expedition wasn't available, I'm actually doing my first ever permadeath playthrough. So, we had just begun a permadeath playthrough. certainly don't know any tips or tricks on how to play a permadeath, so if you've got any suggestions, I'd love to hear them. You know, I have to be careful boosting, running around, jumping off cliffs. Alright, well that's lucky to find a place to land right away. Nice little settlement. Alright, so whatever we need is off that way. But we're gonna see what's in here. There's usually some nav data laying around, but we'll see what Merchant Agdu wants. Best tip is don't die. Yeah, that's good advice, I think. Small creature is busy adding up trade profits when I appear. Sensing me, their eyes widen in anticipation. They rub their fingers together greedily. I don't speak Gek. The lifeform pecks empathetically at monetary figures on their pad, then bounces up and down. A pleasant aroma fills the air, an echo of the floral scent that drenches this lush world. What should we do? I don't think we should pat them on the head. We'll give them 100 units, because they like money. Nice. The lifeform is clearly thrilled. They give me a piece of technology in exchange. Alright, a mining beam module. That's pretty worth the conversation. Pop that guy in. We'll replace him eventually with something more powerful. Alright, we'll pop you there, and pop you there. How many credits do we have? 50,000. Alright, we're not going to be buying any tech right now. Alright, get some useful nanites. Let's see what the gun they have is. I like having a rifle over a pistol. If nothing else, just for the number of slots, but... Okay, 1.8 million. We're not going to be able to do anything about that right now. Do I want to sell anything I've got? I guess we could sell 500 cobalt. 500 stack limits is going to be harsh. Holy cow. Alright. Yeah, that's a big limitation. 500 instead of 10,000? It's tough. Alright. Let's see. Let's sell like 500 of the cobalt. Wow, that stack limitation is brutal. Alright, we'll sell 600. Okay. Is there anything we actually want to buy? We're pretty poor. I like buying uranium whenever it's there, but that's all our money. How much are the wiring looms? Oh, they don't even have a wiring loom. Okay. So, let's see. What do you have, sir? You do have wiring looms. We'll get one of those. That's a really good price, too. Alright. And what blueprints do you have? I don't think we have enough for any blueprints, but... Yeah, we've only got 7. We've got 74. Could have gotten the advanced mining laser with one more nanite. Maybe we'll find it and come back. Okay. So let's go look for our target here. 477 units away. I know one of the things that has gotten me close to killed before is running around a planet and accidentally jumping into a cavern hole. That's the one I think I'm going to have to be really careful about. I don't die often in these games, but look, there's a fossil bed right here. I don't have a terrain manipulator. That would be really good. Ow! Bastard. I kill you. Alright, away we go. I know these tall grasses can sometimes hide big holes in the ground. That's kind of my biggest fear right now.
Technology recharge. Units received.
Gonna get scanning.
Units received. Units received.
62,000 credits for the flying beast. Good. Scanner updates help a lot. This is where I get impatient and sprint boost. Well, the sprint tank is really low too. Alright. Risking it. So much running around. Look how little jetpack tank is too. Really brutal. Let me know if you earn any of the drops band. I'm curious if make sure that's working. I really assumed they were going to time the drops with the expedition, but like there's a big hole, the kind I worry about falling into. Come on, how did he get me from there? Nowhere near him. Rude. Swear that these things move, or they give you like directions that lead you one way and then the other, because I was 380 away. Now I was over 400. Feels like they intentionally lead you on a circuitous route instead of straight lining it. Look at the numbers changing. Weird. Not seen that before. Yay, the drops are working. Awesome, band. Thanks for letting me know. I know, nothing exciting at first. I think it's just a sticker, but not that A-rated guns and ships are exciting either, but hey, free is free, right? Good. Now, how am I now 400 away? Oh. Ridiculous. I swear this is leading me in a circle. I come back to my ship, I'm going to be very put out. Look, there's my ship right there. It's definitely taking me on a circle route. Okay. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal, tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. No fuel failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contains plans for a base computer and a terrain manipulator. Thank goodness. I really needed that manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving these messages. Okay, we need chromatic metal. And we'll get that terrain manipulator installed. 1 dihydrogen, 2 carbon nanotubes should be no problem. Get some navigation data here and some nanites. So I love building my bases at existing buildings for some reason. So we'll do that where my ship is parked. It does give you a free selling terminal. Like doing it at trading spots, trading hubs. And I like doing it at those little mini settlements. Because it also gives you free landing pads as well. Alright, where are we? Here we are. Although when you do it at a hub like this with a landing pad, it doesn't always park your ship on the landing pad when you teleport to the base, which is always a little weird, but when you're flying in, you get a free landing pad. Not a gorgeous planet, but it's a safe planet, so it'll be good for a first base. Ah, life support. Always life support. Was that copper right there? Yes. Good, that'll get us what we need for our chromatic metal needs. Let's build that terrain manipulator right now. Alright.
Technology installed.
Okay, 2 carbon nanotubes, 1 jelly. And 2 nanotubes. And we can mine. Lots of copper. It's a good one. I like that. Lots of yummy copper. Okay. Oh, it's scary at all. Alright, let's put the base computer here. I think we need a metal plate, right? Oh no, we need the chromatic metal. Alright. Let's refine that.
Technology
Boop.
recharge.
And then the copper. Oh. Every time I look at my inventory, I cringe at those stack sizes. I think the 500 stack size is going to kill me more than anything in the game. That's all we got was 45? Alright. Thought I had more copper than that. I guess not.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's build the base computer. Searching cartographic archives. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim site. And we'll claim that base.
Base computer online.
Yeah. I know. I guess it's hoarding, but I mean, I like having enough resources with me to not have to go find them every time I have to use something or build something. Alright, so now we will get our first base plans. Storm sweeping across, but construction supplies low. Deposit shelter plans while need to back soon. Extract plans. Hey. Construct a shelter with timber floor panels. Alright. Three walls.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Okay. Can build a roof. And a door. A door. Okay.
Base computer online.
Now we have our bathroom. portable refinery inside, where it's a little more pleasant. Let's stick it right under the terminal there. Okay.
Technology recharge.
And we needed magnetized ferrite. So, where's our pure ferrite? We're probably gonna... What do we need? We need more than that, right? How much do we need? I don't know. Let's stick what we've got for now. Assuming it's going to be more than 21 though. Oh no, we need 20. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together. Oh, forgot to make the nanotube. Okay, there we go. What's up, Panda?
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Alright, test the construction research unit. I'm testing it. Analysis unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. User should recover salvage data from buried technology, equip and utilize an analysis visor. Okay. So we gotta go find some data. Do we have anything right here? Nothing right here. Scan the birdies. Come on. Oh, I hate how testy this is. Come on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. There it is.
Units received.
Lots of birds.
Received.
Give me the credits. 60,000. Very nice. Alright, do we get all the birds? Alright, now we have to find data. Salvage data. There's that fossil bed. I'm not seeing data. Sentinel. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to go wandering. Where's that fossil bed? Definitely not messing with the vigilant stone right now. Let's go grab those fossils there. Grab some dihydrogen. Bones. Bones. What do we get? A bog snapper skull. Sounds lovely. Alright. Let's see if we can find data. Need data. don't get the reference to Murdoch. You'll have to explain that one to me. I'm either too old or too young to recognize it. Buried mineral. Yeesh. Alright, I have to be careful jetpacking. Permadust still scares me a bit. Not a lot, but I know whatever kills me, it's going to be me doing something really stupid. Ah, there's data. Good. Stuck in the weeds. It's a maze. Plants are so big, it's starting to feel like grounded. Inventory full. Oh, here it goes already. Luckily, I had a crystal fragment. Ooh, that's gonna be gross if I have to start deleting stuff. That's gonna be my last inventory slot. 1, 2. Just 2 salvage data. That's not great. Oh, Murdoch from the 18. I am old enough. I'm sorry. Now I feel embarrassed. I watch a lot of 18 when I was younger. Love it when a plan comes together. Racing the storm home. It's pretty far away. Here it is. The visibility is not great for it. I'll let it get to about half and then I'll dig. Probably should not be jetpacking with no visibility. It's not a very high level storm. Alright, we're gonna make it back with no problem. Yeah, I know it's falling. Alright, there we go. Alright, so first things first, we'll spend that technology. And we're going to need inventory suit slots really quick. Research buildable tech, and we'll get a teleport module. Nano, and 4 metal plating. There. So, we're going to have to sell first. Alright. So, we're not going to be able to save up these dinosaur bones to make a dinosaur sculpture, which sells for a lot more. The credits on the pieces are still good. Not like they used to be, but still good. Alright, anything else I can manage to sell? We're gonna need stuff for nanites too.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Tough choices. Okay. We're gonna live with that for now. Let's manufacture 4 metal plates, 2 nanotubes, and we'll put our teleporter outside. Let's put it on this side over here. Put it right on that ring there like it belongs. I like that. Alright. Toronto is a disaster, Panda. That's, looks like you took care of it, but yeah, that kind of sucks. I was, really frustrated with what they did to the Rangers trying to fleece them. I mean, it's just a game. There's no need for that crap. Ugh. It takes all the fun out of it for people. I know some people are just kids, but some people just aren't nice. Alright, I have to rename my base computer. So, did we get a forfeit win because they lagged out? Nice. At least we got a win for it. Where's the skull on my base? Oh, who killed my, let's call this, living in paradise. What? Living in paradise was rejected by the profanity filter. Which part of that was profane? Alright. We'll just call this, I don't think I've used Paradise before, so I don't think that was the filter. So we'll just call it Paradise Alpha, first base. Oh, God. What are you doing to me? Thinking. Alright. Yeah, I thought I'd used Paradise before. I'm not sure why that is hitting a profanity filter. That's really weird. Alright, let's find out how much... we gotta go get more technology data. What do we need for the biofuel? We just need one. Okay. I'm going to try heading off in a different direction. That's the copper that we took. Is there copper in another direction? Or is that the copper we took? Where is... It's like a tiny deposit mixed in with the rocks. Okay. I just made a hole for myself to fall into. The thing I'm worried about most. Data. And we're just gonna keep going west till we find data. We'll go this way. Condensed carbon is always good. Where can I find some? Yay, journey milestone. Oh, more condensed carbon. Awesome. No data. Or no technology. I don't know why I always call technology data. It is technology. Oxygen. Oh. Thanks so much, Porkhound. I appreciate the follow. There is PvP. It's a setting in, let's see if... So if you go into options under network, players can turn on PvP on and off. So you'll be able to do PvP with players who have it on. There's no official PvP area, so you're essentially going to be going around trying to find other people. I know that there's some No Man's Sky server, Discord servers where you could find other people who want to do organized PvP, but there's no organized PvP in the game like there is in some of the other games. But yeah, you can definitely go around and find other people willing to, and there's PvP on foot and in ships. But as far as finding it specifically, I don't have a big recommendation. You can also, while you're in-game, go to the space anomaly and ask there if anybody's interested in PvP, because that's one of the places you're basically in an instance with 20 other players when you go into the anomaly. So you may be able to find some PvP there. But there's no story-specific or specific place within the game for PvP. Why is there so little technology here? Ugh. Gek is my least favorite of the three species. Alright, let's see. Not messing with the plant. Don't want to draw any sentinels to me yet. Yeah, the game hasn't even had great multiplayer in general. I'm hoping this new update is going to improve that. Me and my wife and kids sometimes play together. But it's always, like in the beginning, the multiplayer was super glitchy. And then over time, they've improved it. You could, like, you couldn't even have your capital ship in the same system as somebody else you were multiplayering with, and you would have to basically switch instances between those two ships. Alright, we finally found some tech. It's definitely improved over the couple of years that I've been playing it. I know once I start this expedition, my wife will probably be joining me. I like No Man's Sky a lot. I also love Elite Dangerous. They're both good for different reasons. And what I find is they're both really grindy games. And I just get bored of one. I'll play it for like 6 months, having a great time, and then I'll kind of get bored of the grind. And then I will switch to the other one and do the same thing. And I just kind of bounce back and forth every 6 to 8 months. So I've been in a No Man's Sky kick lately, and I was just starting to get to the point where I was going to stop playing it, and then they announced this new update and the new expedition. I absolutely love the expeditions. I love the different milestones you have to do. I like the little mini objectives. I kind of like the story part of the game the most, so having new objectives and new stories is always fun, and obviously new ships is going to be great. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've never really played it for the PvP. I found the PvP really annoying. Especially in permadeath, you can't really play PvP, because once you die, you're dead. Game save is done. Really go through carbon quickly with this. Alright, let's go grab that other data, technology I saw. Oh, there's 2 of them right there. Alright, we'll go on a little mini technology hunt, because I wasn't finding them close to my ship. I've never found this game particularly hard. It's just kind of enjoyable. I always found the ship combat super easy, even in a basic ship, and certainly easy when you fully upgrade a ship. Never found that part challenging. Never liked the Sentinel combat, but it's part of the game, and they kind of forced it with the new settlement communities that you build, because they get attacked semi-regularly by sentinels. I really like more the exploring and the building. The base building is a lot of fun. Oh, inventory full. Oh, I'm gonna hate this. Alright, let's go get more tech. Where was the close one I was headed for? And lost my place. Don't think that was it. Gonna grab about 6 or 8 technology modules, and then we'll head back. Unfortunately, the grind is everything you do is a grind for resources. And this is going to be even worse, because in the main game you can hold up to 10,000 of most of the resources, and this mode, this permadeath mode, is limiting the stacks. The parrot lizards. You talking about the ones that spawn when you break one of the eggs? Yeah, they're not much fun either. But those are, if you need to do them, they're not hard either, because you can just jetpack up onto the base or onto your ship and shoot them from above. And they're not real accurate with their with their whatever they shoot. Their gobs of poisonous gunk. So I never found them really challenging either. When they swarm, they can be annoying, but with the last update where they added the Vile Brood, it got a little more significant, where they could just spawn anywhere randomly. So yeah, that was a little bit more annoying, but never found it truly challenging. The worms were kind of cool. I liked the worm update. And I just recently played the Astrophage update because I hadn't played when that first came out, so I kind of enjoyed some of the Astrophage stuff. I like the staff as a weapon. Alright, let's grab this last module. But yeah, I'm definitely not liking all the grind limitations on this permadeath mode. I don't like things that just make it extra grinding, where you just have to go find more stuff. What did I get out of you besides rusted metal? Nothing, because I'm full. I don't think I have anything I can drop. Guess I could lose the nav data for now. But I don't think anything that's in that box is going to be worth anything. Alright. Now, let's just go get this tech, and... Where did I lost my placeholder. Where's the technology I was following? Ah. Alright. Oh, I got it already. That's right. I just wanted this damaged machinery. Facium can be useful, but not with the inventory I have. But the nanites I need. Okay. Let's head back. Anything along the way I want? Alright, let's go. Let's go home. Alright. Never have enough oxygen. Although I guess with the storage limitations I will. I wonder if the ship's storage is limited. I can't take any more. Alright. Guess the ship storage will be limited too. Lots of journey milestones. So, Band, what's your favorite part of No Man's Sky? Hey Nico, how's it going? Yeah, I'm early game permadeath, so I'm greatly experiencing this. For the first time. I've never played permadeath before. First for everything. One of us, yeah. I appreciate any tips. This being my first ever playthrough on permadeath, I already know that what usually gets me is my boosting around when I boost myself into big holes, so I'm going to have to be extra careful of that, especially having never played permadeath before. I've got standard mode habits. Anything else I should be aware of, though? Oh, grenades. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've definitely blown myself up. I think the first time I used one of those plasma launchers, I blew myself up by accident. I will stay far away from those. Yeah. That's really good advice. I did like the plasma launchers when I had to do the killing creatures missions, because I would just throw some food down and then launch a grenade or two in the middle of all of them and get like 8 or 10 kills at once. Seemed cruel, but it was fast and efficient. Materials to refill shields and life support as well. Yes. Good point. Good point. So shields are sodium, right? I don't have my personal shield set up yet. I always carry starship batteries or sodium in my starship once I start engaging in fights. Yep. And then I'm constantly having to top up my oxygen here. I will make some more of those life support gels to carry around too. I guess I should stay away from deuterium. I'll run out in the middle of the air. You know, there's a hole around here where I dug. I guess growing suit inventory as quick as possible is going to be important too. Especially with the permadeath limitation. Yeah, I'd love any suggestions. You know, hit me with knowledge, because I've only ever played really by myself, so I don't know what I don't know. I absolutely love learning things without learning them the hard way. Now I've been making regular ion batteries for my hazard protection. You're hiding. I've got my carbons full. So I'm going to need my navigation data to find exosuit locations. Now we can buy our biofuel reactor.
Item received.
Alright, and it needs 1 metal plating. Alright, let's put some of this overload in the ship. Tritium can definitely go in the starship. We have 2 full stacks of carbon, so we'll put carbon in there. What is the starship storage size? Don't know what the max will be in starship storage. The Minotaur exosuit is immune to all weather effects. Oh, nice. That's good to know. If you focus your life support tech on solar power, life support... Oh, nice. I didn't know that about solar power, even in the regular game. Very good to know. Alright, so let's build our biofuel. I have to make the metal plating, duh. Let's have it facing this way. Then we'll wire it from here to here. That's really good to know. I really appreciate that, Nico. That's, I love learning from other people.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Okay, grid status overload. Okay, why aren't you running there, sir? Why do I have no power output? It's because I didn't do the steps in order, isn't it? Alright. We need to learn wiring for free, of course. Okay, fuel the biofind. Okay, now we're generating. Alright. And that is working, it's just the animation isn't showing. Alright. Supplies and more supplies. Minotaur solar panels. Nice. That's pretty good summation. Remake the wire connection. I think it is working because it's allowing me to interact with it, but I will I'll do that. Edit place parts, and we'll delete that connection. Toggle wiring. Okay, there we go. I haven't been anywhere yet, so I've got no destinations, but cool. Alright, back to the base computer for the next step. I want to say thanks to everyone for hanging out with me. This is awesome. I appreciate it. Scanner detected unusual broadcasts. Repeating 16 from the space station. Oh, now we get our space station. Alright. And we'll get our first suit upgrade too, which should be good. Alright. Check inventory. that in the starship. Actually, multi-tool. What did I need that for? The bolt caster, right? No. Thought I built something I need. Oh, there it is. The wiring of them. There we go. Okay, get our personal shield there. Alright, off to the station. Oh, away we go. I did like the update to the stations when they did that. Much more interesting. Let's find some people to talk to. The alien, large and intimidating, seems to be attempting to be friendly. Perhaps they know the one who came before me. The alien draws back startled. The look on their face tells me our conversation is over. Maybe friend, not even a friend. The alien looks at me expectantly. They're clearly waiting for something. Perhaps they know the one who came before me. Startled by my question, the lifeform emits a dramatic squeak. Though I do not recognize their words, the shake of their head is unmistakable. Alright. Still need more lifeforms. You, sir. You look interesting. Despite their size, the alien does not seem aggressive. But when I blink, I see the same red light that stared at me at the distress beacon. We are watching you, traveler friend. Find what we have left you. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. A string of code is echoed back to me through the red glare, logged directly to my exosuit. The crimson light fades away, and I see the life form glaring at me. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have witnessed it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something out of this code. Alright. Let's see. We don't have any standing, so we won't have any free ion batteries yet. We'll work on that. Nice rifle. Oh, it's an A-class too. $4 million credits. Okay, we'll be back at some point. Yay, upgrade inventory. Thank you. Very much needed that. How many nanites do we have? 200. Let's see if... Forget how expensive A and B class ones are. A is too expensive. Can do B. I'm gonna save them for upgrades at the anomaly for right now. Alright. Let's see what quests we have here. You can pick up a safe mission or two. Yeah. Nope, can't take missions yet. Phase beam and intraknife are a life-saving combo. Oh, it recharges your shields. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I typically use the what's it called? This the space shotgun one for your ship. Oh, my memory is awful. The positron ejector. I usually use that in combination with the photon cannon. So I use the photon cannon to drain their shields and then finish them off with the positron ejector. But I didn't know about rebuilding your own shields, so I may have to experiment with that. That's another good piece of advice. Alright, let's warp back to our base. Nice drink. I'm just curious, are you guys getting the chat points or the bits or whatever they give you for interacting? Assuming it just hands those out automatically, but curious if it's awarding it, because I don't know what my settings are for that. Decoding 16. Message follows. The traveler finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Okay, good. So it is awarding points. I'm going to have to learn more about those settings. I've not had those on before, so... Alright. We have new coordinates. Distress signal. Alright, so where does it put my ship? Over here. Actually glitch out my ship. That's interesting. It's like overlapping. That's so weird. Huh. Like in a weird location. What's interfering with it? And I don't know. It was not be at the right height for long. like somewhere in between those. Whoa, what's happened to my ship? It's in a weird glitched out place. Alright. Gonna have to use that nav data. That's a problem with that base. Yeah, that was a weird one. It's actually moving on the ground. That was strange. Alright, let's go find that signal. That was a really strange glitch. It had to be at a height that was not on the ground, but not the height of the ship. I couldn't just get the mound in the right spot. That's a first. Not seen that before. It had to be some kind of interference between the ship and the structure that's there, even though it wasn't actually on the structure itself. Let's see if we can see our signal anywhere. Usually I can see the flames of a distress signal. Where are you? No, not where I thought. Off to our right a bit. Oh, it's duh. It's right here. What an idiot. I don't know how I didn't see that coming in. Alright. Let's see what they have to say. Log damaged. The signal has led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Were these messages nothing but the misfiring circuits of a long-forgotten ruin? Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log, blinking, awaiting input. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes for the stars. Take flight. A schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. I pulled the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. More chromatic metal, okay. Alright, at least we don't have to mess with radiation right now. Paraffinium, looking for copper. Copper, 618. Make sure there's nothing closer. Oh, 279, there we go. Run that one out, and looks like there's some data next to it too. I like those data sets there. Yeah, it's right behind it. Good. Oh, you're a nice sizable one too. Good. Really sizable one. I like that. I'm also curious, do you guys normally play in first person or third person view? Do you find one better for something than the other? Exosuit upgrade chart. Nice. Definitely have to take advantage of that eventually. Get the location on it so we get it out of inventory. Ah, I didn't know that about mining. That's really interesting. Okay. Use the smallest tools. Okay, I'll keep it on that then. That's really good to know. When you're on foot, is one better for seeing the environment around you? I would assume third person would help you avoid hazards like the holes I'm so worried about falling into. Multi-tool size is a bit annoying also. Alright, so we just need to take off now, right? Or what do we need to do next? We have to install the hyperdrive. Alright, so we need the chromatic metal. So we have to head back to base. Alright, so let's summon our ship. So I have to make some launch thruster fuel. And for that we need some metal plating.
Technology
Yeah, it held for sex words, and it highlighted big tool. So we'll allow that anyway, though. Yeah, so again, that makes a lot of sense. I will definitely do that going forward. Alright. So let's head back and refine this copper. Alright. That took a while to load in. That was weird. Just checking Discord. Oh, I'm in the lineup for Saturday. Okay, good. Playing hockey. Alright, let's refine our copper. Okay, so that'll be 125. Yeah, chromatic metal. Let's see if that is enough. Keep hitting the wrong buttons for the menus because just recently I got a new GameSir controller, and on that controller they moved where the menu and start buttons are. So I'm constantly hitting the wrong ones by accident. Okay, 125, that's exactly what we need. We need 5 microprocessors. I don't know, can I make microprocessors yet? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to buy them. Let's get our chromatic metal. See if this terminal has them. Yeah. Oh, they're chunky expensive. 137,000. Okay. It is what it is. Okay, now we can install our hyperdrive.
Technology installed.
And now we can fly for the stars. Objective complete. Return to my ship. Tell me what to do. Auto diagnostics report. Hyperdrive successfully installed. Hyperdrive fuel status empty. We gotta make fuel still. My hyperdrive is complete. Perhaps I really will find the answers out there amidst the stars. But without warp cells, I will be going nowhere. I need to find a source of antimatter. Yep. Go up into space. Roger, roger. Oh, hello, guys. Antimatter located. Life incompatible planet. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Good thing we have a spacesuit. Approximate location. Oh, there we go. No landing pad here. We'll land by the door. Very careful around those eggs. Okay, anything gonna bite me on the ceiling? Goop. To refine those for nanites. Yeah, it's just my marriage reaction. I don't need other people telling me what to do. I already have one very important person that does that all the time. But yes, this would be a bit of a nightmare. I've played some games that intentionally have no guidance whatsoever, and I find that super frustrating. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving, ulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single, unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. Oh, more chromatic metal. Alright. Not a lot more, but I'll have to go find it. Alright. See what goodies we have here. A microprocessor. Nice. Could have used that earlier. More goop. Starship launch fuel, that's nice. Rusted metal, I won't complain about that. And another life support gel. Okay, all good, useful things. Stuck on the lamp. Alright. Something in here to bite us? Nope. Standing in the pouring puddle of goop. Gross. What was the game I played that had no guidance at all? It was like I think it was like Planet Builder. What was that Steam game? It's one where you had to land on a planet and build everything from scratch, a base, and find resources. think it might is Planet Crafter, something, or something Mars. I can't remember. Oh, don't get old. Your memory just goes to shit. I have to lose. The other problem is I'm obsessive when I can't remember something, so I have to look it up. So now I have to load Steam just to figure out what it was that I was talking about. Yeah, you and me, buddy. I'm old too. Alright. Let's see. So what are we doing now? Oh, actually, we need to find some more copper. Something we can refine. There we go. Copper. 470. I'm being lazy even though launch thruster fuel is so expensive. Get to a point where I just get tired of running around them. Alright, I do have it at the smallest size. That's probably a fantastic tip about the size of the mining beam. That's why I never assume I know everything. Because I really don't, and there's so many good things to learn.
Technology recharge.
It feels like it mines differently with the smaller beam too. It's not carving out the giant holes around it. Gladly spend more time for more resources. I didn't think it would make a difference because I figured there was a fixed amount of resource in each pile. That's really good to know. Definitely should read more. Man, this is pretty fantastic, getting a ton of copper. What are we up to already? Holy smokes, yep. 327. I think we were at 25 copper or 50 copper when we started. Big difference. Bonus points to you, Nico. To figure out how to award some stuff. My goal with subscriptions is to get an actual capture card so that I can play Xbox games and stream from my PC, and then use all the fun interactive features and overlays and everything. I've tried, there were two services that you could run overlays through Xbox, but they were so buggy. I just didn't continue to try to use them. I do have No Man's Sky for my PC, but I do play most games on my Xbox. I'm a big fan of Game Pass, so...
Technology recharge.
I do have Ultimate, so I can play a lot of the games on PC as well. So I should think about doing that. I do have an older PC. It's 7-year-old PC. It was built as a video editing station, so 7 years ago it was top of the line, and just because it was a video editor, it was also a good gaming PC. But it's starting to show its age too, like me. But it still runs most things great, and I will try and run more games from the PC, but yeah, Nico, definitely like having to not run around for deposits. Yeah, this is a great tip. Alright. So, now we can just build another refiner. It's kind of... What do I need? This is going to be an interesting game of trade-offs with... how valuable resources are going to be with not being able to carry many.
Technology recharge.
Alright. So much copper. It looks like we got almost 700 on that. That's fantastic. Boy, even the refinery stack sizes are hugely reduced, dude. It's super annoying. I don't know if I'm going to have room for the refiner itself. Did it automatically put it in my ship? No. Well, let's see what else we can tuck in there. We'll throw the extra. Alright, so we need to build the... Alright, we already built the hyperdrive, so we only need to do fuel. Cool. Alright, antimatter. And we'll put this goop in the ship. Carry things I want to refine later in the ship for now. So we need more ferrite dust. Okay. Refiner back down. Didn't realize I was out.
Technology recharge.
Get that rusted metal going. Alright, so now we can just wait. Doesn't look like we're losing health just standing here, so it's just me sprinting around and running around. It's causing all my health loss. Ooh, 250, 10, that sounds super horrible. Yeah, I would have modded stack sizes to normal, even for the permadeath game, but... because that's just extra grinding for no reason. But, I was limited in which options I could change, so... I didn't make anything harder, I did keep stuff at standard. Definitely not trying extra hard to off myself. Alright. Nice. Get that stack. Keep it going. Alright, so now we should be able to build our housing. And then our fuel. hyperdrive fueled, launch into space. Okay. We'll definitely do that as soon as I'm done refining. Meanwhile, I'm going to look for that game I was trying to remember. Ooh. Come on, Steam, load up. Ugh. Let's see what we've got. Alright, I don't know why Steam's not loading my library right now. Almost done. We are spoiled. I actually started playing a long time ago too. This is actually a second profile I use for playing in hockey leagues and for streaming. So all my main saves are on my other profile. I think I've got one save with like 1,400 hours in it that I've been just using the same save over the years. And that profile, I got to the point where I had to delete some saves. Because I was running out of save room. A lot of the, the expeditions after they convert to regular games, I wind up deleting once I've unlocked all the rewards for the expeditions. But this is a brand new. I haven't played NMS on this profile, so I have my one new playthrough that I've got going on, and this is the second. And of course, we'll have a third when the expedition actually starts officially. I thought for sure it was going to start when the drops started, so at least you guys are getting drops for watching me play permadeath. Alright. Let's head to space. I definitely appreciate all the follows and the subscriptions. It's a huge thank you. Alright, warp to another system. Alright, we're going to be doing this blindly because we don't have an economy scanner. So, we'll just head towards the galaxy center. It's got, what, 7 planets? That sounds good. Alright. Yeah, the only bad thing now that I'm playing on a new profile is I don't have any of my old expedition rewards available to me. So I've got like 3 or 4 S-class ships. Starship monitoring system reports error. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Obtained. Destination in 16 kilolight seconds. Accept new guidance. Accepted. Plotting route. Alright, well, my Steam has crashed. Apparently. Let's try reloading it. Alright, follow Starship automatic guidance. What planet are we going to now? Another paradise planet. Nice. Just gonna stop at the station. Gotta get those spacesuit upgrades any chance we get. Hopefully this is leading to the anomaly unlock so that we can get those too. I find I rather pay for my suit upgrades than run around planets trying to find the suit upgrades because they get hairy. You know what? I never asked. How's my volume balance? Is the game sound and my voice in good balance, or do I need to change that around? I think I've got the game sound low and my microphone high. But let me know if it needs adjusting. Okay, volume's good. Thanks, Nico. I appreciate that. 5,000 units is a bargain. Assuming we can't get missions yet. Yeah. No missions yet. Alright. We'll head for our next target. Let's see what we've got. Green heavy paradise planet I haven't seen very often. I'm curious what this one will look like on the ground. Don't see a lot of water. Unless those dark spots are ocean. Sometimes the graphics from above the cloud layer are misleading. Oh yeah, that looks like dark water with green grass. I'm excited. I like the more Earth-like looking paradise planets. Never been a big fan of the purple planets. Curious. This could be a good one. This could be a keeper. I don't know why when I said keeper, it made me think of Austin Powers and the guy in all gold member. When he does the skin patch, this one's a keeper. Oh, nice trading outpost. We'll take the free landing site. Not our target. Lots of goodies. More rust, please. Corvax casing. The starship, Gek relic, those will sell nicely. Projectile ammunition, microprocessor in the starship, and the refiner. Should give us plenty of space. Alright, so now where are we? We're 370 from our target. Wow, another thing I didn't know, Nico. Didn't know anything about the trade lanes. That's very cool. You make me feel like a noob. Alright, let's sell Starship inventory. We'll sell the Gek relic. And we'll sell the Corvex casing. Nice. Nice, nice. Switch me glasses. Alright. So we are headed that way. Not very far. Oh, there we go. Learn some languages while we're here. The Viking, nice. I like the Viking race and the critters. 117,000, very good. Very, very good. Early game money, need all we can get. 62,000. We're learning the Viking language. Heart of the anomaly. This structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? We'll be traveler this time. It feels strange responding to questions I'm unsure that I'm being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something is awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? I'll be first. I do not know how I am being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? I have seen the Crimson Eye. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert, alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Dun dun dun. Oh, we got some more warp fuel. That's nice. Kinda digging this planet, though. Going to pop a base over here. Alright. I like making trading posts my bases too. Chromatic metal. Kenia Eder base. I like this planet a little better from its greenery. I hope there's nice water here though. Come on. There we go. No? There we go. Okay. Call this my Earth-like. I have an organization problem, and I I want to name things nicely, but when you start getting a whole ton of bases, naming them for what they are is just the only way I can seem to survive. So, once I have a really well-established base and I know it, I usually give it a more appropriate name. But just from recent, oh, look at that, nice. Like the octopus ships. What are they going for? Oh, with the new ship prices, they're like in the 26 million range or something like that. Are they worse in? Yeah, 23.6. Alright. Well, something to aspire to. Oh, I would love to trade my fighter in. I hate these snubby little things. They look ridiculous. We'll work on that eventually too. Alright, so we have to go to space. Maybe we'll get to see the anomaly now. Explore nearby planets or search in a new system. Interesting. New base computer archives are available, of course, because I just left. That's why they're available now. Just curious, is it? We don't have a mission target. Use the galaxy map to search for clues. We need to refuel our ship.
Technology recharge.
Or our hyperdrive. So let's see. What are we looking for? Corvax system. Let's check it out. Alright, I'm wondering when our expedition will actually go live. I'm hoping tomorrow. Okay. Here's our message. Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. You left me. Why did you? I don't understand. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd just like the others. Let's ask about the others. There is no reply. Ooh, ancient bones there too. Nice. Huh, on that planet. Alright, let's go check that out. Going to have to play around with those point balances, I think. I know on other channels I tend to get like 300 or 400 pretty quickly. I think I've got my numbers set too low. Got some friends I can ask too. Let's see what we have. On a mountainside. Spot our target before we land. Not seeing it. Big ball right there. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to run around and find it. Alright, we're not far.
Protection falling.
I guess I'm not equipped for the cold. Does my fuel tank got enough? It does. Okay. We are close. I cannot walk on this mountain part. There we go. Hello, critters.
Received.
Yay, money.
Received.
Ah, it's right here. How did I miss this? Holy cow. I must be blind right now. There are no signs of life. There's only the static of a broken communicator. Whatever message was once here had been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans, an upgrade for my mining beam. Oh good. Can I get the upgraded advanced mining laser? Nice. Alright. Rust, please. Thank you. Another microprocessor. Good. Some technology data. Salvage data. Oh, I got 3 that time. How exciting. Alright. Oh yeah, let's get some nanites here. Oh, nice. Is that oxygen? Nice. Love oxygen-rich plants. Best source of oxygen. Alright. We have to install the mining laser. Crapola. Here. We'll dismantle the bolt caster for now. Oh, our extra hermetic seal is going to come in handy. Okay. 1 nanotube, and we're going to have to go buy 2 wiring looms. Alright. Let's make the nanotube. I always hit B. I shouldn't hit B. There we go. You're at 340 points. Yeah. So I think that's pretty low. I'm assuming my settings are wrong on that, so I will figure that out for next stream. Okie dokie. Lots of flying creatures. Nice. Oh, 117. Nice. You're getting up to close to 1 million. Yep. Close to 1 million credits.
Thermal protection falling.
Oxygen crystal? I never knew that. It's like I've never been playing this game before. You go, Nico. Alright. Where is me ship?
Received. Received.
What I also like doing for resources is once I have the positron ejector on my ship, I like to scan all the things on a planet, and then I just strafe the planet. You get a ton of resources that way. Lost my ship. What? There it is. Ooh. Was that the crystal right there? How do I grab? Oh, look at that. A gassy pod. Look at that. I'm a son of a gun. I had no idea. That is so cool. Look at, yeah, those have 3 around it. I can see it right now. How did I never know that? I cannot believe it. Do you still get the 10 oxygen for killing it, too? Yeah, you still get that, too. What? It's just like the crystal sulfide. That's really cool. Ha! I had no idea. Better use a battery. Oh, we don't have a battery. Alright. Did you have to park right next to my ship? I hope you didn't scratch it. Ooh, don't have the nanites for those. Too bad. Alright. I cannot believe I've played this game all this time and never knew that those pods were harvestable. That's so crazy. I mean, years I've been playing this.
Toxins detected.
Oh, ouch. Guess you have to be careful about that, though, huh? It's just like the crystal sulfide with the explosion of the gas vent. That's crazy.
Thermal protection falling.
Alright. I'm still shocked I never knew that. Just dumbfounded.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Hello, Nada. So glad to finally see you. Artemis Entity, we received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis Entity. Your signal is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard, yes? A proper introduction to our home. Yay! I can now summon the anomaly. Yeah, that's, I am definitely not a min-max player for sure, but still, I've been grabbing crystal sulfide off those plants underwater forever. I don't know why I never thought to try and get close to those. I always just shot them from a distance and assumed that's all there was to it. And it's, mind-altering. Just because of for how long I've played this game and not known something like that. Just blows my mind. Hello there, sir. I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes? Polo's own design. A perfect bubble, beyond the Sentinels, beyond vengeful Corvax. Nada watches time come and go. Nada awoke with the death of Corvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen. Why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. The Corvax watches me. There is a patience, an organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Polo Friend found Nada, found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. Nada's carapace pulses with a gentle light. There is something familiar about them. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free. Free like Nada to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. This station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. A traveler entity. Perhaps they are known to you? I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us, highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the Sentinels, but no one should be lost to the anomaly. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Speak with Polo Friend, Traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Hello, Polo. Friends everywhere. If only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. Artemis Friend. You are where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible. Such is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There is always a signal, always a trace. Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovering is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. Alright, space anomaly, yay! How many nanites do I have? 233, not very many. Let's get our suit upgrade for sure. Alright. I will save my nanites for now. Let's see who we need to talk to. Helios. Ah, young one. You who still roam the boundaries of this universe, how I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things you've seen. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. Thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please take these nanites. They are nothing, but they are all I have now. We got 150 nanites. Nice. Alright. We have to run around the anomaly and talk to everybody. Traveler new, your suit is an extension of yourself. Let me aid you. Okay. We have that already. I worry about upgrading my jetpack. It may make me reckless. But we will. Here. Now we have to use the data terminal. We have 10 data. Nice. Let's see, what should we get first? Keep forgetting the things you get from the starting quests. I'd like to have a save beacon, that would be useful. Also like having the proximity switch for saving on the energy. Battery. Okay. Eventually get a solar panel. Let's go talk to Nada. Nada and Polo drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. Traveler Entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis Entity, explore with others, travel to great sights. Proceed as you will, Traveler Entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you also, even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. Of course, Nada will mark your map with a great wonder, but take your time with your journey. Find your pattern. Speak to others on this station. They have things to offer you also. Return to us whenever you please, Traveler Entity. You are always welcome here. Thanks, Nada. Nada and Polo drift between worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. Alright. What else do we need to do? Okay. To locate Atlas interface as well. I guess we can get that now from Polo. We were so lonely, Nad and I, before we found each other. Before we found you, friend. All of you. So many friends to share this time with. You feel the same, I hope. I do, but I guess we're not getting directions right now. Off we go to our stubby little ship. Alright, I think we'll pause here. This is a good spot to stop for the time being. I'm going to try and find out when the expedition actually launches, but until then I'll keep streaming this permadeath save. So thanks so much, Nico. Your contributions were huge. Thanks to everybody who's watching. Thanks, band. You were incredible for giving me my first subscription. I really appreciate that. So I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. And I appreciate you all joining me on this journey. We'll talk again real soon. Thanks again.